Jesus is my closest friend.
Hey everyone, Bobby here. Welcome to Five for Life. 5 minutes to bless your life so that you can bless someone else. Now that we're back in school, some of you are going to Bible school, others are taking Bible classes in your colleges and universities when you're studying, and some of your churches have gone back to your regular Sunday school schedule. I thought it would be useful for me to share just a few words. This will be a short one about things that are important to remember when you're studying the Bible. And one of the things I wanted to share is that when you're reading the Bible, remember you're reading it from an Eastern perspective based on the Eastern culture. And some of the euphemisms and phrases that we read need to be translated into a Western context so that you can understand what's really happening. And I think it's very important. The Bible is not written in Cincinnati, Ohio in the 1920s. It was written in a time and place across the seas and many, many centuries ago. And some of the things that were said, some of the practices that were done are rooted in the culture of the time. And we need to understand that as we read it today. It's really not a difficult process. Growing up in a Caribbean home, if I was told I was too fast, it didn't mean that I was moving too quickly. It didn't mean I was moving with speed. It meant I was being rude. But if you were if you have parents or a culture that's Caribbean based, you would understand that that's what that phrase meant. So it's just important to keep those things in mind when you're studying the Word. When Jesus said, look at the fields, they're white with harvest, he wasn't really talking about a field. He was talking about the opportunity to save souls. And he was saying that the people were ready. And he was using a euphemism that would be known to the folks who were hearing them, because he was talking to a society that was basically agrarian. We go by 1 o'clock, 2 o'clock, 4 o'clock, 5 o'clock, all that time. But especially in the New Testament, you may hear about things happening in the first watch or in the second watch or in the fourth watch. Those all have to do with the divisions of the hours of the day that was customarily used in that time. So just keep that in mind when you're reading the Bible, especially when you're reading from the King James Version or for the New King James Version. A lot of things that you will hear are based on the culture of the time. And you then have to go and do a little work, do a little research to find out what those phrases and euphemisms mean in Western language, in Western parlance, so you can have a clearer understanding of what's going on. All right? And the best thing to do, as I always tell people, is get another Bible, get a study Bible, first of all, and then get it in a version that you can really understand. There are a lot of great translations of the Bible out there that can really help you get a good grip on what the Word of God is saying to you. All right? Keep that in mind. Keep studying. Talk to you later.